Hey Libra, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your 4th week of June tarot reading and I'm using Nightscape Tarot, and at the end I'm going to be doing a pick a card using the mirror cards. So go ahead and set your intention for card 1, 2, or 3. Ask a question. These have one word answers, so how, what, or why is going to be your best type of question to ask for those. Or you could, all 3 may have an answer. You could ask 3 different questions or just leave it open for whatever it is that you need to hear. This is a general reading for the collective. So if it feels like it has nothing to do with you, check out my Etsy page below and you can get a private reading and that'll, we can tackle what's going on with you specifically. So your themes this week are the 10 of Wands and Ghost Lands, and that's going to be the way you are disempowered to act when you are living in the past or the future. You have no purchase there. You have no power there at all. They aren't really real. And now is the only time you actually have to create. And so you have this week the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Swords in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. So right off, the 8 of Swords in reverse is great, excellent energy to have in a reading about coming back to the present moment, where your power is. Because upright, these swords that are, keeping her from moving forward, they represent thought forms, like in this case, hang on, making a mess, like regret, worry, guilt, things that the guilt and regret are disempowering. Honestly, okay, how do I say this without dismissing your feelings? They're legitimate, but they aren't useful in helping you move forward. Because there's nothing you can do. What good does it do? All you can do is how do you move forward differently now? And also worry is reaching into the future and having feelings about a future that hasn't even come to be, that isn't even real. It's like it's all fantasy in your mind, something that you're creating. So right here and right now, what do you know? What is real? And that's where you can take action and make choices. So anyways, and these swords are hemming you in, just like all these wands of responsibility may be slowing you down, bogging you down, or blocking your energy. So there is a coming out of this and a forward motion this week. And you're coming back to center this week, and you are achieving success with the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. These feel like having your cake and eating it too, if I'm being totally honest. There's an ultimate emotional fulfillment right here, but at the same time without any dependency. So it's like completely without dependency, like all of the joy and none of the responsibility, like the way grandkids are, or nieces or nephews. You get to feed them sweets and send them home, and you get to enjoy, and you don't have to worry about how they're going to turn out because it's not up to you. Or it can be like a loving and fulfilling romantic relationship where you enjoy your time together so thoroughly, and it's all great and it's all wonderful and the sex is great and the conversation is great, but at the end of the day you get to go home and have your bed all to yourself. You're not kept awake by their snoring. They're not leaving your toilet seat up, all that, or eating up all your food, and there's questions of who's contributing to the chores and all that. So it's definitely like that, kind of that initial fantasy, independent, best of both worlds sense of the success. So the degree to which you share resources right here, it's going to be that you get to do so willingly and only when you choose. So there's no obligation, there's no expectation, there's a balance without anyone keeping a balance sheet. And so it's all so beautiful and so awesome and something that we all wish we could accomplish. And it's here for you, and there's a sense to where you won't be able to see the perfection in it if you are dwelling on past regrets, arguments that you had in the past, or a relationship in the past that you're afraid is going to happen again, or worry that what if this doesn't work out, or what if it doesn't, all these what ifs. This is awesome and amazing here and now. And even if this isn't exactly what is surrounding you right now, this is on the table for you to create. And this is the way that you create this energy is here and now with the choices that you make now. And nothing that has happened before can keep this from happening unless you stay here wandering in the Ghostlands where there's no way to act. And that is why I chose the mirror cards, because the Ghostlands kind of reminded me of like the mirror universe, the mirror realm in Doctor Strange, or the... Isn't there a movie about that? I don't remember. It was probably a decade ago or so. It was like a horror movie about being in the mirror, or the spirit realm was in the reverse. I don't know. I never saw it. I just saw like the end of it. It was kind of like disconcerting. Alright, anyway, let me tune into Libra. Card 1 for Libra. Humor. Nothing brings you around to the present like a good laugh. Honestly. Beautiful. Card 2, freedom. That's exactly what I was talking about with that having your cake and eating it too. This right here, this 9 of Pentacles, is total freedom. It's independence. It's earning everything that you have and not owing anything to everybody. It's not being dependent on anybody. Beautiful. So I do feel like you have an opportunity here to create freedom. Freedom from the past and freedom from worry in the future. Card 3, you have friendship. Beautiful. I like, okay, so the kind of swirly balancing swirl reminds me of the 6 of Pentacles. So there's a balancing out here. Check in with your Leo friends, because they got a card about balancing friendships. And so there might be a conversation that needs to happen there between you guys, okay? Like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.